Welcome back once again on our Thursday. Beautiful sky, great finish to what has been a wonderful day. We've either seen areas approach records or in some cases reach record highs for today. And we'll get to that in just a minute. First though, I want to take you to our first alert weather day. This starts really tomorrow afternoon, goes through early Saturday morning. Watching out for slick roads and that wintry mix of precipitation. Could see some accumulating snow. However, those numbers are going to be low just because of how warm it's going to be. Even tomorrow, for the most part, our temperatures are going to be above the freezing mark. So here's what we've got for you with our first alert weather day. Here's what we know. Timing. Again, Friday afternoon through Saturday morning. We also know, if you remember last week, we had that storm move through late Friday into early Saturday. It was very windy. We had poor visibility. That is not going to be the case this time around. Less wind than last week, limited blowing snow. And again, this is not a huge storm. This is not a very intense storm that's going to bring a lot of snow. It's more about the travel concerns, the possible icing on the roadways. Now, one thing that's starting to come into agreement, the weather models. So what we're finding is to track a little bit farther south, and we'll show you that coming up here in just a second. Type of precipitation, again, because it is going to be a warmer day above freezing in most areas. I think most of what we're going to see is rain mixed with snow before changing over to all snow in a few areas before this system exits Saturday morning. And again, we talked about that. Because of the warmer temperatures, a lot of the snow that we see is going to melt. So again, accumulating snow, not much of a thing with this system. First alert forecast, we've got freezing, drizzle, wintry mix develops, mainly just rain though in the Southern Valley tomorrow morning. Start to see a little activity, Grand Forks areas west. You see that area shaded in pink. That is where we expect to see that combination of rain and snow. Could see a few slick roads around Grand Forks just south tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow evening, you start seeing these areas shaded in blue. That's when we're expecting either a mix or snow. And this thing kind of sticks around through the overnight hours. Now we're at Saturday morning 2 a.m. and notice Fargo, Valley City, all the way back to Jamestown, down to Lisbon. And of course, we're taking a look. Eastern Minnesota going to get some snowfall with this system. Then it quickly exits later in the morning on Saturday. In terms of snowfall potential, we've got 1 to 3 in a couple areas here, but I'll be honest with you, I think most of these locations are going to be on the lower side in terms of accumulation. We could see a little bit in Fargo. If anything, I think we're talking about maybe the most half an inch. So again, this is more about slick roads than it is about accumulating snow as we get to tomorrow and Saturday morning. The storm system off to our south is the one that's going to impact us tomorrow. Check out today's high temperatures. 48 Fargo, that ties our record high. How about 50 in Jamestown, 54 Wahpeton, 55 in Wheaton, 54 in Fergus Falls, 47 in Fargo right now. South wind at 15 miles per hour. Moorhead coming in at 46. In Grand Forks, we're seeing at 38. Didn't break the record there. The record high is 46. However, we did see 38, which is well above the norm for this time of year. Taking a look at our lows tomorrow morning. Again, a lot of low to mid 30s. This is well above the norm for this time of year. Then tomorrow afternoon highs in 38 Fargo. You see, not as warm as today. Still much warmer than normal. But again, the big concern tomorrow evening through Saturday morning for those slick roads. We've got 36 Saturday, 35 on Sunday. How about 40 again next Tuesday? It will be windy all the way to Christmas. Now, I want to show you here. We've got 35 Christmas Eve day. 30 on Christmas Day. There is a chance both days we could see some snow. It's a long way away, but we're watching a system. But, you know, if you want a white Christmas, or at least to see some snow on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we do have that possibility.
Interesting. And big travel days there, so good to be aware. Thanks so much, Russ. And a great time to have that VNL weather app. Coming up, a warning as you shop for gift cards this holiday season. What you need to look out for is next.